Let's get some coffee. Are we live? Okay, just gonna write down the schedule. Right, Capricorn, Cap, CM, Group B final. And then some Aquarius Cup. Right, later. Alright, that's pretty much it. Didn't stream yesterday because power outage, and kind of a chill day today. All right, can begin. Wait, the volume, right? Volume should be fine. All right, where's the game? All right, it is. Hopefully the audio, also my mic. I don't know. it's kind of dying as of the last couple days, I guess. Kind of scary. But yeah. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Gonna be playing Umamusume today. And today is the Capricorn Cup CM9 finals. We got to Group B. It is our third Group B final in a row. We were getting Group A's, and that's a chocolate. We got a bourbon in Asian Flash. Hopefully, whoever's going for them gets them. Yeah, Mayano Top Gun, really good. We're front running. I don't know about Asian Flash. Some more. I'm not going for any of the of those because we can. I don't think we can go for those at all. We only have like 15,000 carats. It is not enough. But yeah, we got Group B final round. I'm gonna be showing that. But before any of that, I gotta preface it every time. In this account, I am not pulling for support cards at all, or at least using carats on this support banner. So my card list is looking like this. You know, just a bunch of non-MLB SRs, not really any SSRs of note. I guess my only SSR of note is Suptoshon, because she allows me to go for end closing a little bit more. But other than that, yeah, we just have the base stuff. And I guess one of the main reasons why it's because I really want those Umamusumes. I've only been pulling for Umamusumes. Not really any Umamusume, just my favorites. And so far we have been getting them. And the schedule is pretty tight. As soon as we are done pulling for one, you know, like Tosin Jordan, we have the exact amount of time to prepare for the next pull. In that case, it was Tamamo Cross, and then after Tamamo Cross, it was Haru. Kind of a voice crack there. And then after Haru, not really anyone until National Flower in like 1 month, I think. So we have a bunch of time to prepare for the next Uma banner, and which means we don't really have a slot to pull for, you know, these cards on support cards, because I just don't care about support cards. I know they are the most powerful method of getting more powerful Umamusumes. But let me show my Umamusumes. You can see we are able to get some S ranks with a tech that looks like this. card we got at random from the post, free card, borrow, and then another free card. Okay, so we get some stats like this, a stat line like this, and yeah, no Kita-san. Skip Kita-san twice. No SRs. So we are just running Narita Brian in the very first event support card. So I have been playing for a while. And yeah. Just trying to get stuff like this with just whatever you get. Same thing for Maya. Except I got Sugtosho in the meantime. So yeah, running stuff like this. Still in S rank. And Haru, we pull for her, we have to use her. We went for a power, more power focused deck because of Ayabe. So not an, with, I think the highest we could have gotten was 800. So yeah, it's pretty much it. Haru and closing, she's my best runner. She's probably the one that I spend the most time on because of turf. And just because of this, the maximum she can get is a turf in C. So which means we needed 2 inspiration events on turf, and that took so long. I pretty much only focused on her, and I'm glad she's my best performing Umamusume. And yeah, what's the win rate over here? Like 37, 39, 40? No, it is 40%. Like 40%, exactly 40.1%. And we didn't qualify. I've seen some people with, even on chat, hey Tamamocross, glad to have you back. Yeah, I mean, people told me they had the worst win rates, and they still qualified, so I don't know. Might have been just luck, but I like to think that I could have done something better. But yeah, we didn't qualify. 3rd time qualifying. And this was the King Halo skills. On our left, Blinding Flash. And Iton. I don't think we could have gotten anything else. Maybe no stopping me instead of Blinding Flash. Could have been an option. And for Maya, we are missing the Speed Star. Speed Star felt like it was way more important and more power and more turf in the turf inspiration. But yeah, we didn't have enough time. And Haru she has pretty much everything I wanted, except for the turf in S. But turf S is asking for way too much, way too much. Yeah, she's pretty cool. And yeah, 3rd time people ask me, yeah, 3rd time we're not qualifying. What's my plan for the future? We are just sticking with the plan, just not pulling for support cards still. Still not playing meta. I don't think I'm gonna have fun if I play meta still. So I'm just gonna stick with what we got. Just pick the. Just gonna pick my Yoshis and just use the cards we get. And if we don't get Group A, we don't get Group A. It's fine. That's how it is. And I have to assume we got Group A 3 times in a row out of luck or out of dump luck or something. Because I think that's the base for. This is the baseline for our performance in Champions meetings. This Group B final round. And anything else? Yeah, okay. I guess it's good that I'm not in Group A, because yeah, let's say I win Group A, people are just gonna say it was because of, you know, luck, because Capricorn Cup is all about luck. So, and I don't want people to go, oh, even someone that is running this deck, something like this can win. So Capricorn Cup, yeah, it wasn't worth it. So it's probably better that I don't get Group A. RNG Cup, 3 Mayumas nicely in Group A finals. Yeah, my God, I got into Group A finals. We got so many 2 wins. We got a couple of... We got some really close calls. Oh yeah, we didn't qualify. Yeah, anything else? Yeah, RNG Cup, but we still could have prepared better. This is technically my 3rd best win rate. Might have been because of luck, but luck is not everything. I let my Akebono win by 1 and 1.5, 1/4 length, and you won. Yeah, congratulations. Actually, congrats on the win. Hey Khan, glad to have you back. Feeling confident? Not really. RNG Cup, I don't know. RNG hasn't been that kind to me, I guess. So I don't know. But I'm feeling quite sure of just sticking to what we're doing today, or in the account. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. I have been thinking about the sport card situation, right? But I think I'm just gonna not pull for sport cards ever. Yesterday was just madness. Madness. Where's that from? Madness. It's from Wherefore. Was it? Hopefully it isn't madness for me today. RNG Cup. Yeah, sure. Got the Capricorn Cup gold on my first account, so that's 2nd place. When you return, I got Valentine Bourbon with 6k carats. It's amazing. That's how many poles? 2 poles? No, 4 poles. Or 10 poles. The 2nd account just ended up with a Valentine Flash. Choco Flash, Asian Flash, after 1400k, 1000k, 14. We got a freaking okay. We just got a platinum. Like, but this cannot be more real. So we got platinum on both accounts now. That's your 2nd platinum. Hopefully I can get gold. I guess I should be just aiming for. Other than the, I guess we beat our own win rate already. So yeah, just hoping we get that final. Got a freaking platinum. Yeah, congrats on the platinum. 2nd platinum, right? Yeah, that's I didn't sign up yesterday. Did they sign up automatically? They do, right? Alright. Alright. If we win this, it is gonna be our 2nd Group B win. I don't think they're that bad. But I could have done better. Can always do better. Even here, I know where I could have done better. Could I? Sort of. Maybe I should have spent more time on Maya and King Halo before going into the Infinite Haru training. Oh yeah, it is what it is. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it is also RNG. RNG Cup. Alright, let's check it. Got 3 kings, is that it? 3 kings halo. King halos. 3 king halos. Google Jesus. The victory was from a 12% win rate. Proto Kiseki? Proto Kiseki? At least my group backed her up with a 2nd finish. First account got matched up with a 15% win rate Bakshin. Something that I've never seen this CM. 15%? Was it a solo base chaser Bakshin? Might have been it. Might have been because of it. Or not enough games, maybe. Okay, we got a bunch of A ranks here. I actually thought we would be up against some S ranks. Just because you can get some whales that get really unlucky and get into Group B final. So I was actually expecting that. Well, maybe we can, yeah. Maybe we don't get destroyed this time. But yeah, we got some Taiki shuttles. She flashed Mayano Bourbon, front Mayano Bourbon, and a Maruzinski. Right. Not a lot of pace chasers, right? Like 2 paces? 3 paces even? Yeah, not a lot of paces. It's Maya times to shine. But we kind of want Haru to win. Because she deserves it. Everyone deserves it. Deserves it. Not solo. I can recheck the match right now, but I just don't wanna. I just know that in CM9, the RNG Cup, I was matched with a somewhat 80% win rate after both rounds. That's crazy. RNG even on the matchmaking, right? It's all RNG. Everything is RNG in Umamusume. Yeah, but we can still control RNG, sort of. Control the outcome, as always. Alright, let's check it. Let's check the race. Enough yapping. We can still get 3rd place in Group B, right? I guess we haven't gotten 3rd place in so long. In Group B, at least. This might be the first time in a while. But I guess worse than that is just not qualifying at all, right? We can't just not qualify. We cannot qualify. We can also get a really bad win rate. So I should be just happy that I got a better win rate and qualify for Group B instead of not qualifying at all. That's Mayano Top Gun in first place. Yeah, I don't give a crap now. Choco Bourbon is the missing piece. Complete my CM10 prep, making her a parent now. Parent. Right. I think those are just blocker frontrunners. Yeah, that Taiki is moving up quite a lot. Is that a front Taiki? No way, right? She's gonna get pushed back now if she's a pace hitter. I don't think she's a pace. Yeah, she's a front runner, I believe. That's the Urara result. Has she hit the someone's moving up. Taiki shuttle. She doesn't proc her ult, I guess. Oh, are we getting 3rd place? Maybe. Oh, maybe that was a pace chaser Taiki shuttle. Amazing. Yeah, 2nd place. I felt like some really big, really big. No way, that was a pace chaser. Was that a pace chaser Taiki shuttle? She was moving at frontrunner pace at all times. Maybe she hit all velocities and didn't get a pace down mode. Just refused to get one. Alright, we got 2nd place. It was a pace chaser. That was so weird. No way, right? She was near the front runners at all times, and she didn't get a pace down mode from the beginning. That's crazy. And she got a that was not a no stopping me, right? It wasn't. And she got a bunch of what's it called? Speed carryover. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. They pay tie games. Yeah, rig the race. Nice try. Hey, Kanjaz, glad to have you back. Yeah, how come they didn't get a pistol mode? Yeah, I think they just had the velocity skills at the precise time to not get uh to not get a base down mode. You know, they changed all of the velocities. That's crazy. It is an A rank. Yeah. I don't know. RNG Cup. It is what it is. Okay, got second place. That's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Yeah, that was it. Let me change this. Hey, Nakushi-suzumu. Glad to have you back. And where is it? There it is. Is it? It's in the... it's called... for the other order. Got second place too, but I was worried about my opponent S rank got in third place. I got first, my Pasta Gamble won. Congrats. Congrats on the win. Only pace corner plus profile curves and igniting speed. Yeah, that Taki was on crack. She also had serial way. She got it really early, I think. And then comboed into United Spirit and Corner and then Professor for a huge speed carryover. And we couldn't catch up. Yeah, that's just how it is. And an A rank, right? Also an A rank. That's how it is. Yeah, we gotta check the that's how we did it. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Kind of crazy. First sprint CM. And yeah, I guess I can feel the sentiment for not caring about sprint CMs because losing stuff like that. Also, they didn't have acceleration, right? Just what is it called? Just Herald. Didn't proc Herald. This one is a parent basing for speed. Let me just organize the CM10. I got some CM10s aces sort of off already. Is this one? Was her, right? It was her. It was her. No, it wasn't. Where is she? Okay, there she is. Yeah, thank you guys. You're your best. Should have invested more in luck. Alright, screw this CM9. Yeah, time for CM10. Yeah, gotta get back on track. I finally managed to get a Tamamo with Dirt A, but didn't spark into above Mile C. That's unfortunate. Mile S is probably more important than Turf, right? Or Dirt. But yeah, you need Dirt A. As all, you really need Dirt A. Maybe you can survive on Mile B, but I wouldn't really recommend it. It's some so yeah that seems just way too much. 4 inspirations you need, right? That's so many inspirations. I can barely get 2. I cannot imagine getting 4. This was my second CM win. My first CM win was the Leo Cup. 5 CMs to win now. Second CM win. It was also Khan's second CM win. Yeah, Mile S, super important. Mile S. Especially if you have a max speed, right? You just need that Mile S. Okay, so we got... I think it's this one. I was running her as a parent. You can see the 13k rating, but she doesn't have a lot of stamina. And closers can survive on 530 stamina. And then we get a recovery skill. So she does survive it, but she doesn't get the speed bonus from 600 stamina. So I'm still gonna make some El Conopasa parents. Well, so far we're gonna be running her. We're gonna be running, I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. But I think we are I think we have to be happy with just 500 with. What about this one? No spurt. This one. Because our cards do not have power power bonus, so we cannot really do the same thing as what everyone else is doing, which is 3 speed cards with power bonus, and then 2 wit, and then recall. I don't think we can do that, especially because we want Ayabe. Ayabe is super important. I think we make up for the lack of wit just by having Daring Strike. It's fun making dirt Tamamo, but needing 10 on each parks to get dirt and Mile is pain. I wouldn't recommend it unless you really want to run her. Unhealthy need to run her. I wouldn't really recommend going for the G2B or G2A grind. It is so it can burn you out. I did it because I'm a maniac, but I cannot imagine going from G to A and then long to A. That seems so crazy. That seems like an insane grind. That seems like so many runs. 210 out of 230 register. Gotta do some cleaning. They are mostly old. Once the time comes, does it feel like 200? Doesn't really feel like it. I have a bunch of parents here. Not even 30 parents, I don't think. These are the long CMs. Yeah, long CM, and then medium mile. Which one is this? Sprint still, and then a bunch of sprints. Yeah. People say their width should be 700 to 800. Just gonna go for 400, I think. Yeah, he's gonna have to live with that. We don't have the benefit of building power while we build speed. We have to build power and speed separately, because we don't have Kitasan, we don't have King Halo, and we don't have speed growth rate, so we gotta go for 3 speed cards. And we don't have that. We don't have that strong wit cards to go for wit, unless we go for 4 wit. I don't think we can max wit with just 3 wit cards. Does Agnes Digital have 10 sparks in her parents? This one, right? She does, I believe. Yeah, she does, I think. Yeah, stamina. This is a stamina parent, this is a power parent. Yeah, one stamina parent and one power parent. Get to something like this. And no Rico, I think. Yeah, and Rico. But it isn't all stamina, this is wit, I believe. Yeah, wit. Could've gone for more. I went for a gold chip because I wanted the skills. Yeah, I think we can survive on 400 wit. Stamina is super important. Power is super important. People say wit is more important than power. I think power is way more important. There are no downhills in this CM. I guess we can check the map. Across 2 accounts, I got 2 CM victories. So maybe you shouldn't count that, since technically it was 2 attempts instead of 1. It is still way. Okay, they changed the UI again. I don't like this UI again. Yet again, I don't like it. Alright, let's just run stuff. So we only have this this downhill over here, and I don't think it's enough to justify carrying about with. We cannot even. zoom in on it. Is it okay like this? This downhill is right before the pace down mode ends. So if we had the downhill speed up mode over here, we'll be getting the pace down mode. So we kind of don't want wet. And then we have this, right? This is a beast of a uphill, and which means we need a lot of power for this. So I don't see why people would recommend going for just max width and 800 power or something like that. I actually think we should be going for max power instead. And then stamina, right? Stamina is kind of boring to train. It kind of sucks to train, but we gotta train it. Yeah, this is my biggest problem. We don't have any downhills, important downhills. This is kind of short, and it is before the pace down mode ends. So it can be risky. And then we have this, nothing here. And then we have this, nothing here. And so yeah, corners, still really important. Gotta get some corner stuff. And a straight. Yeah, so respect for the final straight. So yeah, no, we can't survive without a lot of wood. Yeah, there is a downhill. Hey, Jizuka. Yeah, it is a downhill in the middle. It is a short downhill, but it is before the pace down mode ends. It starts, so it can backfire. It is good for fronts though. Really good for fronts. Yeah, there's a downhill. But if you're a frontliner, having go wet is important to see pace down mode, yeah. You're not a front runner. That's my Mayuguri with 400 and she ends up in the back like 80% of the time. There is an argument to be made of power not helping with positioning until late phase. Yeah, which is why we are bringing this over here. My theory is that this makes up for, you know, Daring Strike. Makes up for us not being able to position well. This over here. I think it can make up for lack of width. Because width, yeah, width is for the speed up, like percentage speed up, chance, and wanting to overtake. But if we have this if we have this, that will happen, I believe. Heavy V drive, but go back. I don't know what else. Something mecha. I think weight is more important than power because it increases activations, and you can achieve a higher stat by playing with a wood tech because of energy. Anyway, if you're a backliner, then you have better power. And then again, if you have a bunch of power, we won't have a lot of skills to activate, so missing out skills, I don't know. We won't have a lot of skills to proc. We just gotta proc Daring Strike. Well, I still thought about not running Daring Strike and going for a 4 wit, 2 or even 3 wit, and one recall. 4 wit, 1 recall, power or deck, and 2 speed. You can also go for that. Because I am playing around Daring Strike. And I think Daring Strike makes it so we don't need wit. But we gotta proc it. And 400 is a good amount to proc. Isn't it like 85%? I'm okay with the 85%, I think. It doesn't seem that low. We're gonna be running 3 end closers. So that's pretty much, one of them is gonna proc Daring Strike. High front lobbies might kill 400 wit, but I assume not many will run front third. And I mean, we still gotta catch up to the front right. But yeah, Daring Strike, I am all in on Daring Strike carrying us. Haru has her ult. It can also help with catching up. And the 3 ends means they are going to be proccing this on each other. And then what else? And then that's pretty much it, I think. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the strategy for this CM. And then the maximum stats we can get is like 13k, so no S ranks this time around. It's getting, you know, max speed, a bunch of power. We can go for something like this, as always. Yeah, this time this guy is scary. Especially for a mood, awful mood. On awful mood, this is like an 85% chance of surviving. And that's way too low in my opinion. So this, right? Something like this. Yeah, it can go two ways. Like, you can build something like this. Or we can build something like this. Like 700. With Daring Strike. We don't even Daring Strike if we have a lot of wit. Did we didn't read this? Let me check. I'm still on the yeah, I'm still on the reading stuff. Do this two similar Umamusume later. One with okay, let me go back there. Gear, let me go back here. Two similar Umas, later, one with 1k power, 1k 200 wit. Another having 200, okay. 1k, 1 200, and then 1k 200. Alright, anything else? Because more important, backliner. You probably have to wait for Mississippi in late April to have a Daring Strike and wit at the same time. Yeah. So it's either it's either Daring Strike or wit, I guess. We cannot have both. Why does she have this? Please get out of here. You said okay. So let's say like 627, right? So we're gonna have one with 8,000 power and like max wit can. But yeah, the thing is, it's whatever. And then 627. And then this one has 11. Okay. Whether wrong, I think. Yeah. And whatever. That's the power and so wit. And then what else? Wait, late race, and one has Daring Strike, right? This one has Daring Strike. It's probably better, right? Daring Strike on this one. Actually, you can go lower. 700 and 1,000 here. I don't know. Yeah, no, let's actually just do the thing. Okay, so I have something like this, and we can. I think we can build something like this. I think, not really max weight. I think we can only go as high as 900 with our deck. So power will be lower, I believe. Can we build something like this? No, not really. We can do something like this. Yeah, max power. Have tested more runs without Ayabe borrow. Is it power that low with no power cards? No, it isn't. We can get 8,000 power without Ayabe. I'm running Ayabe just because of the Daring Strike. We don't really train power. But yeah, I thought I am thinking about just running 4 with 2 speed. No, not really. 3 with 2 speed and recall, and then compare it in the future. Yeah, I just gonna focus. I just want to focus on this one build right here. Just Daring Strike with lots of power and low wit. Okay, let's check it. Max 600, 900, 400, 900. Like this? Yeah, it is. It is, right? Is it? Isn't it this pretty much? This wasn't a high roll, I think. Yeah, I guess it. Hang on. I get the VV saying something. Where is it? The other one. Right. More guts. Need more guts. Yeah, sort of. I mean, guts will be at 400, I believe. Where's the game? Where's OBS actually? Okay. Like speed with deck. Yeah, I'm gonna make some other end closers with no daring strike and wit and speed. Alright, what do you got here? I cannot understand this new emulator. Okay. So the first one wins. Yeah, the first one wins. According to emulator. But then again, this one will have more skills, I guess, to use in the middle. But no daring strike, I think. Alright, we're gonna have fun with Chocobon. No, smile later. Alright, thank you for tuning in. To be honest, I don't think daring strike is worth sacrificing stats for. You can just run more middle-like. Yeah, that's true. We will have more skill points for middle-like skills. However, don't fall for them. You need 1200 wit to be competitive. The difference between 700 and 200 power is equivalent to a good acceleration skill. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the first one wins, but I guess we gotta add more middle-like skills to this one. I don't know, end closer corners? Let me just add two generic ones. Matter Spirit. What else? It's on. But they both will have its own. Alright, what else can this one have? Smart Falcon. Here's Smart Falcon. And the difference is more, right, because of this? Because I really don't have less than 8000 power with this slope. Because it seems like super scary to not have a lot of power on this slope. What else can she have? I guess mile corners. It's a bunch of middle-leg skills. But no daring strike. Something like this. First one still wins. Where is the getting first place position? Where is it? Okay, so first intellect race. This one is always first place intellect race. Oh yeah, they are both gonna have spurt. I really hate this new UI. Spurt and spurt. First one still wins. Can we make this one better? Yeah, because we technically have her. Technically. But she has Fierce Feet and Spurt. She isn't that bad. Do we have another wit? Wit? Low wit? I think this is the only one that has a lot of wit. Not this one, not this one. This one. This one maybe? 600 width. But we can make one with a lot of width. But then again, what are gonna be the cards for it? Show me the support card. Okay. Here it is. Or the list. Something like this. Yeah, it is Daring Strike. Okay, so what if she doesn't have Daring Strike? How much of a difference it makes? So no Daring Strike. And then yeah, the other one wins. Does Daring Strike not make that much of a difference? I think it does actually. I mean, according to Emulator, right? And then yeah, Spurt. Spurt, because they both need Spurt. Yeah. Dude, I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. Or if you go all in. Okay, let's say I high roll really hard on whip. I'm gonna get this just from Sparks. I don't even need Train Power. Okay, and then yeah, she wins. Okay. So we have to high roll a lot on wit. This is only 3 speed cards or wit cards. 2 even? Is it 2 speed cards? That is right. No way we get this with only 2 speed cards. Because for a Haru, get this out of here. For Haru, we need 3. No, not really, not really. For wit, no, 3 wit. It has to be 3 wit because of Rico. Christmas auguries, are they not here? No, I didn't pull for. I did not pull for Christmas augury. I don't have her. Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely try to make a wit and speed. It's kind of hard though. It is hard. But today we're just gonna make some go with the Daring Strike. I think it's easier. We have to take into account that it's easier. We don't really have to high roll. It's just easier in my opinion. High rolling on wit, from my experience, which isn't a lot. It's kind of harder. And we're gonna make a parent. I think I'm gonna spend some time making a parent for Haru. I don't have one. Is this a parent? We need a lot of power. Yeah, I don't have a parent, I don't think, unless this is a parent. Speed mile, sprint, no, not really. I'm gonna make a parent for Haru. She is good with a Bakushin. We're gonna make a Bakushin. We gotta make a parent. It's gonna make a parent. Anything else? So what if this parable? I mean, we only need 8,000 wit, I guess, for her to be better. But I mean, which one is easier to achieve? Like getting corners and closer corners, or just this? This one seems way easier to achieve. We only need strength power. So yeah, I'm gonna start out training this, and then we go for the wit tech. I'm not sure if you're ready earlier, but how did you place in your finals? Yeah, Group B, we got 2nd place. We lost to an A rank. Taiki shuttle that didn't get a pace down mode. She was in front of the front runners for the whole race, and she did not get a pace down mode. I actually thought she was a front runner, a Taiki shuttle front runner, but no, she was a pace chaser. She was from the starting leg. She was in front of the front runners, and I think they really high rolled on the you know, the speed kills, not proccing pace down mode. Also, thank you for glad to have you back, Giuseppe. Yeah, power deck seems easier to do. With deck needs good RNG with Unity Sparks for skills. She rolled well with high, yeah. She did not get a pace down mode at all. She was, you know, hugging the front runners at all times. Yeah. Okay, gonna make a parent for Haru. She just needed a lot of power. Power parent. I think I have a 3 power. This one is perfect. 3 power, mile. And we need a power with end closing for Haru. Power turf. Power mile. Maybe this one has the end closing. Power end. Power sprint. Power end over here. Anyone else? Power mile. You know, this one. Power end. Yeah, simple stuff. I got 3rd place in Group A due to rotten RNG as well. Yeah, that sucks. RNG, yeah. RNG CM. Yeah, first sprint CM seems like not a lot of fun if we are to blame RNG for stuff happening. None of my girls were even in contention for the win in that race, sadly. I think I almost got 3rd place actually. Getting 3rd place in Group A seems so sad. Okay, so we have Urafi now here, power and okay, so and power and mile. So hopefully this Bakushin ends up becoming a good a power, not this one, a power or speed or width or anything pretty much. I'm just gonna this one. Got so many non-max breaks. It was crazy. That's right. And I'm gonna make her for team trials. Meanwhile, maybe try to get a 1400. 1450, 1400. 14,500, I don't know. 1450. I'll make this really quick. Try and make this as good as I can. Gonna take like 1 hour. So it should go for 3 hours, I guess. Let's talk about the CM. Yeah, like it's probably better that I didn't get anything in Group A. Because if I had gotten Group A and, you know, made a post about it, I guess one of the arguments would have been, okay, you can see someone just, you can see some rando with a bad tech can get into Group A. And that's not the message I want to promote, I guess. So I'm just gonna stick to Group B. It's really easy to twist the message. Particularly do that for any Chipos meeting. just see me getting, you know, Group A or something like that. And then think that I got there just out of luck. And not because I actually tried really hard. This one. And then other stuff. Yeah, I see your point, but most people have either bad decks or bad stats, so I wouldn't think too much about it. It is just something that can and will happen. I mean, it will happen regardless. Say, in the future, if I get a platinum with, you know, my deck or whatever, people will still say that. Not really the vocal... Is it? I mean, I have you guys, right? You guys don't think that way? But a minority will think about it like that. So especially people who are frustrated with the game. They will just think, oh, some rando with a welfare deck can get Group A win. Umamusume is all luck. But that's not the case. And to be fair, this game was really RNG. Win rate fluctuated really hard for me each day. Yeah, I saw some people getting Group P with a strong deck also. I have been seeing some people posting about it. But I don't like believing it. But it does feel like it. Like it is just RNG for this Champions meeting. Which is bad, right? You cannot really call it competitive if everyone agrees it's all RNG. There should be some way to negate that. Which there is, right? Because people still getting Group A final round. Even with all the RNG, consistently getting Group A final round. So it isn't RNG, it is just the final round. That's, I mean, every final round is RNG. I just want... you gotta be more proud of your stuff, regardless of the fact that you got a welfare deck or not. Yeah, I know. It hasn't been the first time that it happened also. It's just that I am really... I'm not really sad about it. It is just that I know that sort of stuff happens, you know? This is the first game where I tried to do something off meta or stuff and have some amount of success. People will still say you don't deserve it, or say it was all because of luck. But yeah, the point is especially for this Champions meeting. Specifically for this Champions meeting, yeah, even I would agree that I won because of luck. I would be willing to accept that it was just because of luck. Because it's this CM. Because I mean, it did feel like a bunch of times it was because of RNG that we lost. Really bad RNG, like in the finals. Just a Taikishiro not getting face down mode at all. As a pitch user. As a pitch user next to a bunch of frontrunners. A rank Taikishiro with 800 power, 800 width. No wall, didn't proc her out, she was first place for some reason. I mean, how can you not tell it was RNG? But it feels bad. It feels bad just saying, okay, it's just RNG. It feels bad. It feels bad for the competitive notion of the game. Because I really want Umamusume to be competitive, right? It is a franchise about a sport, right? And sports are competitive in nature. So they should be... that should never happen. Have, you know, one championship where RNG will decide. Will be the biggest factor. That should never happen. I'm okay with RNG in every Chippos meeting, but this time it doesn't feel good. Most people won't ever care anyway. It's just determinedly online teens who won't ever message you about it. Yeah, I know. To be honest, that's because I rolled fall RNG, but I don't blame my opponents for being lucky. Yeah, it's not their fault, right? I mean, it is just RNG. Maxine didn't activate most of her middle leg. Karen did, but was boxed in. Against the rail, so it was moot. Taishin just never got close enough to the pack. If I had been defeated fair and squarely, I would have admitted and been done with it. Yeah, it just feels bad. It feels so bad. But it is a sprint CM. People said it was all RNG. People already knew. But now I guess we know, you know, from experience how bad it can be. I'm not gonna pop this. Just doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. Does not feel good. But even so, I still came out of that with something. It is my third best win rate. It is... Haru had the best win rate, actually. I'm really happy. I didn't make a dummy Haru. She was actually competitive. I'm really happy. Can do that again. For this next CM, hopefully. On only track where she is actually decent in. Then what else? I mean, I guess we got Group A. Still, we got Group A final round. Not Group A second round. Sometimes people don't even get Group A second round right. There is a difference between getting Group B from Group A and getting Group B from Group B, right? We got Group B from Group A, Group B final round. Yeah. I'm not really sad. If I am to be sad, it is just from, I don't know. I wish Umamusume was all about you know, just how good of a trainer you are and not RNG. And it is just for this CM, pretty much, right? Sprint CM. It is the fun CM. Troll CM, as people say. This one is kind of good. And yeah, for the next CM, yeah, two things for the next CM. I'm gonna try to make this build that we're going for, damage strike, and then make a whip build, or try to. It'll be hard to figure out the deck for what, because we have the stats, but having the build, the deck for it is another thing. You cannot monetize a gacha if you can't solve the game. Yeah. I mean, you can monetize a game I guess not a gacha, right? But a game like, I don't know, Fortnite. It is one of the games that has made the most money, and it is just from cosmetics. Pretty sure people would have been willing to you know, buy a Bakushin hat here or something. Buy some, I don't know, sleeves for her. But yeah, that's it. It's a gacha, I guess. It is a gacha. So yeah, gotta gacha. But regardless of scummy monetization practice, I think the game is fine with being more RNG reliant because yeah, that's also something, right? IRL races are also a matter of luck. It is, right? Sometimes GoChip will just lose like 1 billion yen. How many yen did he lose? It's because he decided to. So it is in character that RNG should be a part of the game. And I mean, chess has. Does chess has RNG? Have RNG? I don't think it does. Chess has. Other than black and white starring the star, I don't think it has. But pretty much every other game has some amount of RNG. Sort of. You know, a game, not really sport. Some sports have RNG. But games, yeah, pretty much every game has RNG. And poker is a competitive game. It is also a gambling game, but it is also a competitive game, and it has a lot of RNG. But people can still be consistently win in poker. So I think that's the case with Umamusume. You just gotta be lucky. Not be lucky, you know. Just gotta control, be able to control the luck a lot, or something like that. 12 million yen. But yeah, horse racing is gambling. So it is what I signed up for, I guess. I guess it's what we signed up for, just horse racing with a lot of RNG. They're not in the wrong. At least I'm able to tell what happened in the finals. I guess that's, yeah. I guess I'm able to tell. If it were someone else, they would have just been, oh, why is she in first place? Why is she not? Oh, this game is so bad. Why am I not in first place? I'm pretty sure I know why I didn't win. At least there's that. Just invest in consistency rather than high rolls. And Crochet Shadow won me most of my CM victories. Turbo Sprint won me like 1 or 2 at best. It's true. It is true. Which brings us to the other point. I am not helping myself because I'm giving up on a lot of consistency because I'm not pulling for sport cards. Yeah, I am missing on the consistency part, sort of. It's a good one because of no double circle. Yeah, and for the past week, I have been thinking a lot about the deck situation. Because yeah, every time I don't get group A, yeah, the first thing that comes to mind is, oh, if I had some deck, if I had an actual deck. Oh, if I had attack, stuff would have been so much easier. But that's not really the point, right? It isn't really about me getting Group A, it is about me just seeing if I can get somewhere. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm getting places with the series. I mean, if you're unhappy about it, you could just pull 200 on a useful banner. Even 200 pulls go a long way for someone that doesn't have their SR max out. Yeah, I thought about it. Just a Mr. CB banner. I don't think I'm gonna go for it. I'm really proud of holding on until now. I think I'm just gonna go with I think I can survive on just that. Emmanuel, glad to have you back. Someone's Taiki destroyed my Karin in the finals. Yeah, someone's Taiki destroyed my King Halo on finals. Base Chaser A rank. A rank Taiki shuttle with no acceleration skills. Not even one golden acceleration skill. And pretty much a frontrunner Taiki shuttle. Yeah, pretty much a frontrunner Taiki shuttle. A rank frontrunner Taiki shuttle. No acceleration skills. And it wasn't even close. It was not close. They just destroyed the lobby. This one is decent. We waste energy, but it's fine. So we gotta go for some races. Yeah, we got a second place. Just making a parent. Parent for Haru. I gotta make a parent for Passa. I can't Passa. This power is so low. How come it's so low? Oh, we don't have sparks, right? Or stamina? Just a bunch of stamina speed. Yeah. Something else that we don't benefit from is speed cards with power growth. We don't have that. We just give speed. No King Halo, no Kita-san. I'm not even borrowing Kita-san. You just need to borrow her. I've been doing it way too much. But that's not the that's not the goal here. This is bad. Really. Okay, we can actually race now. Should be running her as a front runner, actually. That's a go? No. -5? No, -20. Yeah, I know. Get off, yeah, I know. I'm gonna hit 30k by her banner. Pretty sure. But I actually want to use the carats on additional flower. So I'm gonna have to choose in the future. Additional flower or Yana Butoki. This one seems good. Could have raced, but that's a lot of flames. One had to go. Rainbow. A lot of stuff. Nothing here, I don't think. Yeah, can race. She's gonna go for a front runner. She's gonna front run now. She doesn't have a lot of power. Hopefully she can create distance. Yeah. Create distance from just having a lot of width. Five, 70 speed. It's a lot of speed. Maybe put something aside from Grand Life, as you get the free pulse and speed Tachyon might help you a bunch. I guess the next actually important one is speed at Konopasa, right? We have a lot of time until then. Because I heard it gets worse. The support card thing. It gets super worse. I'm barely able to make an S rank or something competitive with this. But the gap becomes way higher in the future. The gap gets way higher. Next important one is Wet Ramanu for Grandmasters. Oh yeah. Wet Ramanu. But I kind of just wanted to have 200 tickets, so I wouldn't have to use. But 200 tickets is so much. From day one, I haven't used a single. I mean, I use a couple, but I only have 30 tickets, support tickets so far. I cannot imagine having 200. But yeah, I guess between, you know, Haru now and Major Palma. It is just National Flower. And between Major Palma and Daituku Helios, there's no one, I think. I don't think there's anyone. So that might be the time to pull. I kind of wish I could. I kind of wish I could get 200 tickets. 100 tickets using one at a time is crazy. I think they at a poll use 10 tickets in the future. Pretty sure. 200 tickets is doable if you can buy them monthly from the cleats shop, which requires pulling for super cards. Yeah. Super hard. Super hard. I have like 40 tickets right now. Yeah. I also have 40 tickets, I think. Should have raced, I think. It's fine. I guess we can check the schedule. So yeah, between character. So next in line is National Flower. She's way over here. Where is she? Oh, in March we don't have anyone in March. Oh, she was supposed to be here. We don't have anyone in March even. No, it is mid March. Or final. Okay, we have a lot of time. We have so much. Okay, here she is. April. We have so much time. So maybe we can get a 30 pull here. 30k pull. Well, there isn't anyone here, right? Maybe this. Really, we have like 1 week for it, right? Okay, maybe... But I don't... I really like not pulling for spare cards. Maybe I pull for the diet? Maybe I pull for the diet. Wait, this over here, and then we got a Mutaki. Then where's Ramu? And then Palma. And then between Palma and can we update this, please? No internet. I don't know. Are we down? Let me check YouTube. Oh, we are live. So is it this website? Okay, it is. It was, I think. Yeah. Alright. Probably just reload it. So in March and February, we don't have anyone. Only in April. I mean, we just saved, right? Then we got Initial Flower and Yanamutaki. Maybe we say 60k for both of them. And then April and May. So May will have 60k, 90k I think. So 60k here. And then 30k on... And I always use 30k. I don't just go for one copy. I always use 30k. But between that, we got a Mr. CB here. Really bad time to appear. Because yeah, Major Palmer right before or right after. And then pretty much no one else until Helios. Helios in, I don't know, 1 year. Helios takes so much time. So that was in April. Helios is in, I think September. Oh, I mean, we got Rob Roy. Yeah, Rob Roy. But that's like 2 months. Yeah, October and September. It's a lot of time. If I were to pull, it would be for someone here. Again. NTR. Oh, Mr. CB gets a rerun. Drop it now. We have a great stream. Yeah, thank you for watching. Jinsuka. Have a good day or night or evening. Let's just go over here. Which is the front runner? Yeah, not really anyone else. It's Mr. CB in the future. Wait, and then Takion over here. So yeah, but I really like not playing for sport cards at all. Because even if I don't have anyone else in line, I can just go for someone else. Because so far I really like everyone's story. And I can always just not care about cheapest meetings. But I do. I like caring about that sort of stuff. That's good. 3 flames. I guess I just gotta stop. Not caring. I still care, you know. I just gotta. Not really stop comparing. Maybe more like. I gotta be more aware of just how behind I'm supposed to be. I'm definitely not supposed to be getting platinums just yet. But I think, for some reason, I think I should be. I don't think I should be. Winter's left? This is going for so long. So I'm gonna do this parent right here, and then do one Haru run. That should be a 3-hour stream, I think. She's an encloser now. Can she be an encloser? She can, right? F in encloser? No, G still. This one. Not that bad. Going for initial flower and Kopanoriki. And cards for Maruzenski. And in cards for Maruzenski. Maruzenski for front running. Yeah, I think the plan is just to accumulate 200 tickets. That's it. It makes for good content also. I am first and foremost a content creator, I guess. Especially if they don't add the 10 poll for tickets, I'm just gonna spend like 2 hours doing 1 polls. That should make for a fun, I don't know, fun stream. But that's like in, I don't know, 2 years, maybe. It's our energy. Solo power. It is because of sparks. Sparks. I guess I gotta think about the width and speed deck for end closing, because we don't really have a good width card for end closers. Narita Taishin maybe? We can actually go for Narita Taishin. Have like 400 stamina and then her golden recovery skill. Which means we don't have to bring Rico. But I gotta test that out. Her width card isn't that bad. And then we just Air Shakar? Not really. Air Shakur. Especially because we have Sweep Tosho. If I didn't have Sweep Tosho, maybe. I mean, if I didn't have Sweep Tosho, I would be borrowing Sweep Tosho. The SSR. This one for topping off here. And then yeah, we can run 2 speed cards, even on a 0% speed Uma, because of 4 wit cards. It's pretty good. But we gotta test it out. Because Narita Taishin gives Sleeping Lion sometimes, like 20% of the times. They have his sub-sensei. Yeah, doing pretty well, you could say. All things considered. Yeah, she gives Sleeping Lion. I think we can go for 400 wit instead of 600. We will be losing the speed bonus But we will have max wit maybe, and max speed and 8,000 stamina. Not 8,000 power, I meant. Guess I'll just go for Kita-san. Not really a lot of speed cards that have middle leg skills. Wrong one. And then Sweep Toshro. If I don't get anything in the next 100 polls, free polls, I'm just gonna MLB. Sweep Toshro. Use my crystals on and tickets on her. I don't care. She's the only decent SSR card I have. Long shot. This one, like 40 speed. This is +4, +5 even. Pretty good. So which sparks we want? Definitely Mile. She cannot get dirt. She cannot get dirt. Okay, we hit max speed already. We don't have, cannot train anything here. This is a lot of wasted speed. Train power. In any, they are gonna give another free card voucher. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna use it on Sweep Toshro. Maybe on Yuki no Bijin. Would I want anything else important? 0 LB important card? I don't think so. Only Yuki no Bijin for no stopping me. Get another if you buy the 20 bucks pack. Yeah, we are free to play though. We are free to play. Charming. Super late. Charming, charm. Just gonna drain power. Waste his way too much speed. Nice stamina even. I don't know, who cares? Better chance of getting... Not really. Gonna exchange a nice nature card. Yeah, she's good, right? She gets buffed. Because Oil Left gets buffed, I think. Doesn't it? She's like a 15% race bonus. It's pretty good. With card even. With cards, pretty important. I don't know. But on the top of my list, no, just Yuki no Bijin for no stopping me. Because no stopping me is such an unfair luck thing that I think I should go for it in all my decks. Sometimes you just proc no stopping me and you win. Doesn't matter if I have a good, good stats or not. It's gonna drink power. Max out on speed. It's because of the sparks. Sparks are all speed, I think, other than the parents. Yeah, but I'm also thinking about just ML being patient or sweet Toshiro. I don't have anything else. Anything else I want to use the crystals on? I'm definitely not using on Kita-san because by the time we get her to LB4, probably gonna have like 2 other better speed cards. It's gonna take so much to get her to LB4. LB3, I guess. LB4 is a MLB. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use on Kita-san. First one I used on Super Creek, because swinging my shore is super important for long races. Okay, just stuff for parenting. No, that's sort of different. Ways. Hesitant. Mustard. Oh, we lost the what's it called? The thing we shouldn't be losing. Yuri Cup. Okay, nothing else. And this is for Urara. So not really anything else. This one. Long shot, I guess. Yeah, not really that many helpful skills. This is how I make a parent. Just build a regular runner, get some 3-star parent, grandparent, and get a 3-star other grandparent, and then we got this. Then I'm just gonna use this one for third, and that's the parent. Just because of the parents, just because of the power sparks and the pink sparks, we can just iterate on this one forever until we get a mile here. But that's way too much time. Might as well just or even power and mile. Doesn't have to be a 3-star or even 2-star. Yeah, that's too much time. Way too much time. Also, let me check how many tickets I have for support cards. Until we can. Okay, we have I have 30. I don't even have 40. I have 30. So we gotta do this. How many more times? 10 times? Like not. Gotta get 30 10 times still. Alright. Now we build a Urara. Got a power parent. Not power parent, yeah, power with mile and then closing. So we just got a power and mile here. Which is, I believe, this one. Power mile. That's pretty much it. And it's a Major Orion. Affinity isn't great at all, but it is because Haru doesn't really like anyone. You see, it is really hard. Doesn't have that much affinity with anyone. Only with King Halo maybe. Yeah, just gonna go with this one. So just a lot of power, a lot of speed, and then this deck. She needs 3 speed. We need a Rico, so we don't have to worry about stamina, and we go for 2 power. I am going for 2 power because we can get some double rainbows because we are gonna be running Ayabe. And just one wit doesn't seem that strong, so might as well just go for the double rainbow gamble here. Winning ticket. I don't have any other power cards. We have this one, but she's not really a power card. She's just a... Yeah, I mean, she's not that bad. But I kind of want to go for a double rainbow in power. She doesn't give power, she gives stamina. Yeah, just gonna go with this. And then wit is gonna be really low. Like 400 wit. 500 wit, if we are lucky enough. But the theory is we can make up for the lack of wit a little bit with Daring Strike. She won't be first place in the last rate or be at the front, but she will have a lot of power for the slope. My biggest worry is the slope. If that slope wasn't there, I would be more willing to go for the wit build. I'm just gonna go for it, but just not right now. Gonna try to get something from this. The train is pretty simple. Just train power and speed. Energy, right? Mood up is kind of... Yeah, no, mood is better here. And then stat line 600 stamina. Max power, max wit, max speed maybe? Just power maxing. Bad. These are all bad. And I'm gonna use the same deck on everyone, I'm pretty sure. And the other thing about this deck is winning ticket is kind of a gambling card, sort of. We don't want any of her events because they are all bad. So the gamble here is not meeting winning ticket at all. If we don't meet her at all, she becomes really good, really decent, to be honest. Because I mean, these starts aren't that bad. It is just her chain event that just eats so much stamina or energy and doesn't give a lot. So she's just eating energy for no reason. And we just want to avoid that. But I mean, if she lands on power, that's pretty good. She's pretty decent. You see, she's already almost at max friendship here. Another gamble here. We want spurt. If we don't get spurt, do we reset if we don't get spurt? I think we do actually. Might as well reset. I kind of want to have a good run on stream. So yeah, we got it. Okay, this one tops off the friendship, tops off the flame. Pretty sure we just burst on... Okay, started off kind of bad. She only gives like 10 stats. But the first time she doesn't eat stamina. The second time she eats energy. And she gives like, I don't know, 5 speed. Her events are so bad. We don't want them to show up. Don't pop here. This one's decent. It is really decent. That's my stamina from Rico. We want Rico to show up. We want the Daring Strike to show up. We already got Spurt. Yeah. Mr. CB would have made this so much easier to prepare. We could have gone for both the wit strat and the damage strike strat. Would have been so strong. But only when Mr. CB comes out. Mr. CB gives Spurt, she gives Spurt, she gives damage strike, she gives wit, no? She gives so much stuff. She's a good with wit card even. If Shakur gave decent stats, if she were a better card, she would have been meta, pretty sure. But she's so bad. She's just so bad. She doesn't give anything. No skills. Mood is super low. Friendship super low. Gauge is super low. Everything on her is so bad. Other than getting a steroid spurt. But I don't think that's enough. I'd rather just gamble on spurt. Yeah, right now our only option is Air Shakur, but it is not worth it. Might as well just build it. Go for something else. Might as well. Yeah, I think it's better to go to gamble on Sparks than go for Air Shakur. CB is like the worst fight emotion geared towards end closers. Yeah, she's still good pass, to be honest. Yeah, her being, I guess in my opinion, the problem with fight motion is, I mean, she gives practice perfect, she gives corner adept, but that's pretty much it, right? Doesn't give anything else. But she gives a lot of stats. And her golden skill is not a 100% chance to get it. No, speed star is not a 100%. And it is only for page chasers. She could have been so much better. But she's still the best wit card, even with all of the defaults that she has. Mr. CB being for end closers make it so much better. Ah, this one. I think we go for this one. This one. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this one. Top the flame. With 2 flames, actually. 2 friends. More friendship on terrain. We burst here. We burst on stamina and power and speed. Not stamina, power and speed for this run. Yeah, wit will be super low. Pretty good. Decent? This one is good. Is it? Way too risky? Yeah. This one. Speed bonus for the Dirt team is at 600 stamina. Yeah, we're gonna be aiming for that. 627, just so we don't lose the bonus if we get an awful mood. I think the threshold is 627. Even on awful mood, we get the bonus. This one's okay. So Harura's career, it's kind of bad. She doesn't have a lot of races she can race, actually, other than pre-open races, and they are pretty bad. Because she runs dirt, and she doesn't, you know, dirt are, they don't really have G1s or even G2s. So the only ones we can go for are on the training camp, summer camp, and they are really over here. And we need those for the only G1s that she can run over here. So we have to do the G3s on summer camp, so we can run these two. And then we will have 40k. Gone away, bye. Hey, thank you for watching, Giuseppe. So yeah, running her is kind of, and if she loses just one of these, she will not have the out upgrade. It's kind of bad. It's pretty good. Yeah, after today, yeah, just gonna be testing on stuff. I usually stream, I don't know, a week before the CM start, just to show what I got, you know, what I plan for. I've been cooking, and I got CMs. But yeah, in between, I just don't stream at all. Just keep experimenting with stuff. Okay, it is at 22%, but we get a lot of stuff, so go for it. Okay, friendship, 2 friendships actually. 1 flame, 1 ethical. Will it be 3 hours? I think it will be 2 hours and a half. I don't think I'm gonna do anything in the last 2 hours. The last half an hour. So if it ends up being a 2 hour and a half, it's gonna end the stream. Oh yeah, we got one by we cannot buy it. 3 double circle. Got it. I actually saw the tier list for the CM, and yeah, people are saying Agnes Digital is S rank. She's meta, but I already decided before the tier list came out. I'm not running her for meta. I'm just running her because I like her. But she is meta apparently. She is S rank. Haru isn't. Haru is like A rank, and so is El Corpasa. I don't think El Corpasa is that good. I don't think she's good at all. And closing El Corpasa? I mean, Fantasy El Corpasa? I don't think she's that good. We could have raced here. Okay, so another thing on Haru's career. We got a bad turn, right? So we race, but then she doesn't have a race doesn't have any races. So we are forced to do a bad turn most of the times. So yeah, her career can be pretty annoying. Go for this. Let's go friendship. Could have gone for a Rico. Maybe Rico, maybe. Would have wasted a lot of stamina or energy. Bad. Not really that bad. 2 flames, 1 Rico. This can be 3 stamina. Go for it. Rico is good here. Rico. I said coffee. Forgot about my coffee. 1 for stamina. This is good. Rainbow, friendship, Rico even. Sounds really good. Also, Urara has a plus 20% power growth. So if we land a double rainbow, that's like 40%, not 40%, like 40 stats, power stats. That's a lot. We go for wet. We don't click wet. That was good. Popping off the flame. Friendship. Not as well for resurging. Popping off here. Rico. This also tops off, but it is a gamble. We can get +3 here from Rico. Do not get it. So looking for Mile. Pretty much just Mile. Maybe Unity Cup. Yeah, pretty much it. That's a lot of power. This one is this one's good because of topping off the friendship here. It's a little speed. Waits a little. We are running 3 speed cards. I've been trying to cook a smart Falco for the CM, but it's just glue for now. Yeah, hope you can. Falco is super good. It is the smart Falco CM pretty much. It is her time to shine. You gotta go for this. We gotta gamble a little bit on speed. Because speed is super low. Way too low. Gotta take some chances. Okay, we are finishing the... Yeah. She only gives like 10 stats for 10. Yeah, she gives nothing. Doesn't give anything for... Okay, so you have the schedule. Rico. Yeah, I've got a burst here. So she pretty much doesn't have a... Yeah, Haru cannot have a summer camp. Because the only races she can... The decent ones she can race are in the training camp. What? They have way too much power. And they are right next to each other. And then one of her goal races is actually in the training camp. So that's another training camp where she cannot race. She cannot train, actually. So gotta go for another one. She needs 1200 fans for the G1s. And if she loses loses the G1, any G1, then she will not get enough fans for the support, the alt upgrade. Okay, sounds good. You know, she's a late surger, so she can get stuck. So she will usually lose the G1s. I think we race again. Yeah, race again. So if she loses this, next year, yeah, she can lose a G3. It's gonna be really bad. So we lose a, yeah, we pretty much don't have a training camp. Because we really need this, these fans over here. Because, yeah, no, not enough for energy going around. Right. And this one's actually better, right? 40k? 4,000. Should fix that. Okay. Now she wins. So because of one race, we lose 2 turns. At least we got Etsuko twice. One for power. Anything here? Not really. Yeah, really bad training camp. Sometimes we can have some bad turns and race in pre-open races, which means we only need 1 G3, but that didn't happen. But that can happen. Just running a lot of times over here because we don't have a good training turn. So we don't have to race these two. It's pretty good. Gotta focus a lot on the speed round. Okay, so yeah, this is bad. Really bad. Really bad. That is ineffective low roll. I gotta go for Rico. That gets to the middle, pretty sure. It doesn't. It's the first one. Oh no, Rico was so bad. Gotta gamble here though. Pretty sure. Gotta gamble. Yeah. Alright, got it. We get the orange here from this. Okay, we just gotta get some triple rainbows. And then we're fine. Maybe. We gotta sleep deprives. Okay, so yeah, she has to win these. If she doesn't win these, she will not get her upgrade. And these are the only G1s she can run. Next one is the Champions Cup. Everything is eating so much energy. I might use the new Austin Jordan in place of Narita Bryan. She also doesn't have mood up. Oh, okay, so she also doesn't have mood effectiveness. I thought she had. So she's probably worse than Austin Jordan. Pretty sure she is. It isn't that hard to be better than Narita Bryan. That was pretty good. Hopefully we don't get the okay. Champions Cup. Right, pretty good. Had distance. It was super close. And we got 3 head goals. Super good. We are so back. 29. One for Etsuko. I think Etsuko is at max level. So that's +5 stats whenever she trains. Ifritisan. Let's have back. To support cards with no initial friendship, gauge must be rough. It is rough. I think Special has a little. Yeah, she has 10. But yeah, Narita Bryan is super bad. Even Sweep Show at 0 LB is better than her. Yeah, we can make stuff work. Okay, so this one is really bad. I'll go for that one if we have 3 double circles. But once Narita Bryan gets orange rank, she's actually pretty decent. But getting there is super hard at a decent time. Sometimes she doesn't show up at all. There will be games where in senior year she is not even on blue rank because sometimes she just doesn't show up. This one for the flame here, yeah, just for the topping off. Etsuko? Not really. Etsuko is at max level. Pretty sure. Alright. Sometimes we need to win this one. We don't have to this time. For the fans. Sometimes we end up with 39,000 fans from this race. But yeah, but this time we didn't end. It's pretty good. Time. 32, yeah. I focus on speed. It's gonna speed max. Stamina. We gotta use more recalls. Gotta use more. We still have 2 recalls, I think. Replace me. And closer life. Okay, so because of this, we need to do another G3. And we have like just one. This one is after the inspiration, the support event, the fan event. So it is only this one that we can do. What are you? We good? This can give practice perfect. Didn't? I don't think we get 8,000 from this. She needs a 16k, 60k for the second event. You might get it. Yeah, are we? Sure. Go for it. Might be a 49, 59, 59. Mistake 1,000. Not even that score can save us. 500. Just looking for a mile. Oh, there is. Pretty good. But no second support event. But she's a level 4, so we can pretend she's level 3, and we got that one. Let's go here. We go for this race in case we don't have a lot of fans still. Pretty sure we are safe on fans. Guts. Once 3x on. A lot of energy though. Resurging, sprint again. And save the last recall. Very good. 34. If I see 30, I click it. 30. 23. It is actually 28 because of ethical. So it isn't that bad. This one's a burstable. Here. We are overcapping on power. If we get a lot of speed, we will overcap on power. I think we rest here, or even net or recall even. But we kind of want a well rester here. What? $22? Yeah, sure. Speed not looking good. Stamina also not looking good. Turf Queens. Unfortunate. Could have been anything else. Still B rank. I think we got A rank on the training camp. This is 30. Yeah, it's been not looking good. Updrafters. That is for my acceleration while at the back. Pretty good. Stamina not looking good. But we will have a lot of stamina by the end. From Rico, I think. Maybe we actually burst on stamina. Yeah, I think we gotta burst on stamina in the future. Let's recall. Let's recall. Those are not good enough. Low rolled. Sometimes she gives stats here. Go for this. Sure, it is a double rainbow. It is what I'm looking for. That's the sole reason why I'm running to power cards. Yeah, not this time. You go for this one. Can we? Not really. Okay, so speed is not showing up anymore. I think go for this one. No, we rest here. We rest. Yep, speed not looking good. Just going all on power now. I'm just gonna try to get some speed trainings with plenty of charm in November. Maybe try to get it to 8,000 speed maybe. Stamina is not looking good. Actually, we need to race again. Oh no. Because she will not get her upgrade if she doesn't race. Yeah, they're just not showing up anymore. On speed. Alright, good race here. She needs 80k instead of 120. Minus 5. That's 20. Yeah, speed not looking good. But I like this deck. I was running 3 power, but I think we gotta burst on stamina actually. This recall wasn't enough. No S rank. How many bursts we got? 6 only? Yeah, might have been because of it. We got 2 here. They can still show up. I don't think you win this. Yeah. We got 1 race at least. Yeah, just not showing up on speed anymore. We got 2 turns after this. Can both be speed turns. Gotta rest. Oops. Wish it was on speed. It's gonna train speed. Yeah, but the stamina is super low. Super low. Enclosers can survive on 500 instead of 600, but we want 600 for the speed bonus. Now they show up. Only Brian. It is a 1000 speed, I guess. So how long was that? Like 40 minutes? Not even 2 hours and a half. I usually go for 2 hours and a half. So yes, that's not looking good at all. And not enough power. I mean, good enough power, I guess. 8000 power is enough. But speed should be max. It is the first time I'm getting S rank in Mile, and these stats are so bad. So yeah, this strat was like 500 with Daring Strike, which we got. 90 power. We got Spurt. We got Enclosure Corners, which is really good. Well, that was pretty much it. Go for unyielding. Updrafters is fun. This is bad. This is bad. Got a Nibbon have. No, it's on. So not even S rank. Yeah, this one run was super bad. Bad run. Bad run. Bad run. It is not because of the cards. I have been using this setup. Right, I already have a better one. Yeah, but not really anything else. What did I get? I got something else here. What was it? don't have. I should go for this one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not really anything else. Yeah, pretty bad run. Bad run. Bad run. And it is exactly when I get the mile. I haven't gotten it all day. All week. Yeah. I think we just got stuff for parenting. Oh, she actually survives this. Yeah, 560, 550 is enough to survive. Because of this. But does she have anything else? Not really. That's pretty much it. Not really that impressive. Daring Strike? At least we got Daring Strike and Spurt. But no, it's on. No, it's not so important. Daring Strike can combo into It's On. And to me that's a pretty decent combo. Oh yeah. A rank even. I guess we lost to an A rank in Group B, so it should be enough for Group B. Group B finals. Let me just compare to the other one that I have. I don't think she was even running Rico. I think she was running 3 power. Let's check that. This one, I guess, 13k. Yeah, similar stats, just a little bit more speed, I guess. But it was 3 power stat. But this one. But this one. Not really 600. No 600s, yeah. Getting to 600 has been, which is why I want to run Rico now. We can actually run Rico and like we did here, then we do that here. This one? Yeah, it was Rico. Okay, yeah, we can run Rico and Marvelous. Also do something like this, but this is for the future, for with deck, with building. We're gonna run something like this in the future. No, not really right now. Is it just one? Really? Still the wet build. Yeah, I'm gonna do something like this, but no Daring Strike. Okay, she didn't get a Serial Whisper here. But yeah, I think that's it for today. 2 hours and a half, almost. Let's look on the Champions meeting, I guess. Before we wrap up. Didn't win. Got 2nd place. Lost to A rank. No acceleration. Frontrunner Taiki Shuttle. Lucky Pace Shuttle frontrunning. That felt like a frontrunner. This was the Urara. Spent so much time with her. Really happy that she got she got the best win rate here. Pretty happy. It is our 3rd best win rate. Like 40. Yeah, it was 40.1 before the finals. I don't count the finals. Just count the other ones. Finals is way too random. So it was a 40% win rate. 3rd best, and we got a 2nd place. Group B final. It's fine. Top Gun. This was the deck. 2 speed, 4 wit. This was the deck. 2 speed, 4 wit. Again. You can get S ranks with something like that. And Brian and we start off a wit car here because she only has 0% speed growth rate. This is actually the deck, almost the deck that I'm running right now. But yeah, that was it for today. Anything else? Yeah, I'm gonna be running, doing a lot of runs off stream. And then the week before the next Champions meeting, I'm gonna come back with some other stuff. And show the results of everything. But yeah. Weird campus meeting. Maybe. Gonna be doing stuff off stream. Thank you, Haru. Thank you, Agnes. Thank you, Halo. Thank you, Mayano Top Gun. Hey, Yui. Hey, and bye, because I'm finishing the run today, the stream today. But glad to have you back. But finishing the stream already. Thank you everyone for watching. And I'll see you next time. Stay good.